Hi guys, it's Morgan and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the finale of season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. Now, if you haven't seen the episode, there will be spoilers in this review, so stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. So, here's my review of the finale of season 2 of Daredevil Born Again. It was a bittersweet moment when Karen was imagining her and Matt going out to dinner while she and Kirsten were waiting for Matt to join them at the trial, but he was running late since Jessica was treating the wound he had gotten after being shot in the last episode. We also saw the aftermath of Buck killing Daniel, and Buck went back to Fisk's office, and he told Fisk that Daniel didn't turn in BB, and even though he didn't say it, he made it clear to Fisk that he killed Daniel. It's also been revealed that Daniel dying wasn't originally going to happen. When they filmed the scene, Buck was pointing his gun at Daniel, but he didn't pull the trigger, and he ended up letting Daniel go, and they decided to change it while they were editing the episode. Heather seeing Matt walk in the courtroom while she was on the witness stand definitely distracted her, which was understandable since it was the first time she saw him in a really long time, and he is her ex-boyfriend. I also liked that Kirsten asked Heather if she slapped Karen, even though Heather denied it, because I was wondering if it was going to be brought up during the trial. It was also intense when Matt asked Heather if she considered Karen a vigilante, even though Karen doesn't wear a mask. And Heather did, and she said that Karen didn't need a mask because she was hiding behind daredevils. I was curious to see what Matt's plan was when he called Fisk as a witness, so it was smart of Matt when he used Kristoff's testimony to prove that Daredevil didn't sink the Northern Star, and that Fisk had given the order to sink the Northern Star. And when Matt was saying that there was someone else on the Northern Star who could prove Kristoff's testimony, I realized that he was going to tell everyone that he was Daredevil, and he did. And he also told everyone that Fisk was using the Northern Star to smuggle weapons, and he was able to convince the judges to dismiss Karen's case because of Fisk's criminal actions. And Governor Marge told Fisk that the Attorney General froze his assets, and that the Freeport status for Red Hook was revoked, and she also accused him of trying to have her assassinated. It was pretty intense when, after Bullseye killed the sniper who was getting ready to kill Matt, and the anti-vigilante task force agents who were guarding the sniper. He then tried to kill Fisk, but Buck jumped in front of him and was shot and wounded. And Fisk put the courthouse on lockdown. And then Fisk made an announcement to the city, and he told them that their city was being under siege by vigilantes, but he said that he wouldn't abandon them and that he would stand and fight. And he asked the people in the city if they would. But then Bibi made an announcement and revealed that she was behind the City Without Fear videos. And she said that the city was being under siege by the anti-vigilante task force. And she told everyone that it was time for them to take their city back from Fisk. I was very proud of Cole when he knocked out Powell and let the protesters into the courthouse. But it was pretty extreme when Fisk started attacking the protesters after he told Sheila that he refused to take the Attorney General's deal and resign as mayor and leave New York. But after Daredevil and Jessica stopped the protesters from fighting Fisk, Matt was finally able to get Fisk to take the deal. It was funny seeing Matt and Karen talking about how having a normal life was hard since they were so messed up, but that they were willing to take a shot at it. But then Matt was arrested for Daredevil's crimes. And Matt and Karen told each other they loved each other. And then Karen watched as Matt was taken away. It was also sweet to see Luke return to Jessica and Danielle. And he told Jessica that he was back for good and said that Mr. Charles found someone to replace him. And we found out that that someone was Poindexter. And we saw him and Mr. Charles, who's now going by Mr. Robertson, on a plane. And I'm wondering where they're going. I was also happy for Bibi for getting a job at the New York Bulletin, which is where her Uncle Ben worked. And it was also sweet when Bibi was given a box that had articles that her Uncle Ben wrote. I've been saying this was going to happen since the beginning of the season, but Heather has officially become the new Muse. And after she put the mask on, instead of seeing Muse in the mirror, she saw herself, which seems to confirm her claim that a vigilante's mask is their real face, and the face they show in public is their mask. We also saw that along with Matt, the anti-vigilante task force agents are also in jail, and I liked how when Matt was walking by them, Cole nodded at him, showing that he now respects him. I can't wait to see what's going to happen in season 3, especially to see how Matt's going to get out of jail, since it's obvious that he's not going to be in jail forever. Just like how even though Fisk left New York and is now on his island, that's obviously not going to be forever either. Thanks for watching, guys! If you saw the episode, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. And if you want to see my previous Daredevil Born Again reviews, check out the playlist. I also plan to watch The Punisher One Last Kill, so if you want to see my review for that, and my reviews for the Season 3 episodes of Daredevil Born Again, or any of my other future videos, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!